So, are we on?
Evening. Welcome to Blue Army podcast number 4. I'm here with Dale Story, BBC Radio Lincolnshire.
Hiya.
And myself, Rob Hughes, Media Manager. We're here at Flamingo Land after a very impressive 2-0 victory over the league leaders Scarborough.
Yeah, it was a great afternoon, wasn't it? To me, arguably the performance of the season. It's just been a really good afternoon. It's a terrific victory, and it makes the rest of the season quite exciting because Trinity have proven they can more than match the league leaders.
Exactly. It's the first game that we've played return fixture. I felt we were aggrieved to have not come away with something from the first game to turn the tables and pick up the result today. At least it's left us on an even keel with that.
Yeah, the first game, there was nothing in it really. It was Marcus Dewhurst in the goal, one misjudgment, one goal. Today, I felt Trinity dominated the game today. I felt they were on top from start to finish. They had lots of chances. They created some good chances. And when needed, defensively, they were outstanding. John Stewart, brilliant in the goal. Yeah. It's just a complete performance today. And they, speaking to the home press, they said Gainsborough deserved it. Yeah. They were excellent.
Yeah, it's almost a step on from last week's Whitby performance. Okay, we didn't score as many goals, but we cut out the silly mistake at the start where we conceded early and needed to come back. And yeah, we got the goal. We looked like scoring for fun first half. Didn't get the goal before the break, but again, we created it and took our chances second half. And yeah.
Yeah, last time I watched Gainsborough for the media was Marine, and Lee Sinnott said afterwards, didn't he, that they needed a home game, they needed that confidence boost. Something obviously clicked at the Whitby game. They were excellent against Whitby. I went to watch that one. They should have won by more than 4. Yeah. The game Tuesday night, you saw that. Yeah. Deserved to win.
Yeah, we did.
But today is just a whole new level, because they're top. They potentially could run away with this league, Scarborough. They're playing.
You say they could run away with it. They've played 4 games more than us. There's 4 games more than us. I think it's 3 games more than us they've played. That's 9 points swing if we win our games in hand. We beat them today, that's 12 point swing. We could be above them with the victory.
Yeah, if though, innit? You'd rather have the points on the board.
But the way we're playing, we can't fear anyone.
It's true. It's true. We're just changing cameraman here, aren't we? Yeah, I agree. I think they came with that belief from kick-off that they were going to win. There was no fear. Which was great to see, because some teams it would have been easy to come here and sit behind the ball and try and get the point, which would have been a good point. Yeah. But to take 3, and like you say, I think games will win their games in hand. They're level on points with Scarborough. Yeah. And I believe their games in hand are at home. If that's correct. I think they're the 2 postponements. So yeah, it's brilliant. It's exciting. I know you got a bit excited during your commentary. I got a bit excited during mine.
I'll be able to do this to be honest. I'm still struggling with my voice a little bit.
It's just nice when you get, because I worried, because the first half they had that many chances. I worried if they were going to score. Yeah. And then Scarborough came out. John Stewart, what a save! From that header, what a save!
Brilliant save from a corner. He's got up so well, and top bins. He's picked it out. Just it sets the tone for the rest of the team and gives the rest of the team back confidence.
And you look at it also. They score a goal, then they hit the post. Yeah. Score another goal. Simmons then should score another. This could have been 3 or 4.
Yeah. And like you say, the league leaders.
Who'd lost once here, hadn't conceded here 4 games. Yeah. First time Trinity have won back-to-back league games away since January 2017.
Yeah, I was there for that as well. Yeah. They have won back-to-back previously under Dave Frecklington.
One was a cup.
One was in the
we
cup,
discussed
wasn't
this earlier, weren't we?
Yeah, that was the Tamworth Harrogate double, wasn't it?
It was. And what would be interesting now, I fancy Gainsborough to win next week against Whitton. Yeah. That'll be 4 wins in a row.
But then, something we've struggled with this season is league scheduling. We have really struggled with it. We're sitting 3rd in the league and we're still bemoaning home games on a Saturday, which we've not had very many of. Yeah, they might right themselves later on in the season, but we're still bemoaning that fact. Yep. And we could have
another one,
a fortnight build-up to Christmas where we don't have a game.
I'm hoping they get... It's Farsley, isn't it? Farsley winning the cup today, so that game will likely be postponed. Hopefully
I think it definitely is.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll put that before Christmas, because you don't want to be going 2 weeks.
We don't, but the reason we haven't moved anything to that last week before Christmas is everybody else is playing in games.
Yeah, that South Shields game getting moved was a strange one. I thought.
It was, unless South Shields know something about their pitch, but
Then again,
Come
you know,
back to December.
October, you're guaranteed a better pitch in October than you are December, aren't you, I suppose? But
exactly.
no, all season they've been playing catch-up with the fixtures, and just when it looks like they're going to catch up, they're going to own more games. And what is it? It's Farsley, Buxton and Warrington are all going to, and they're all going to be Tuesday nights, I presume.
Yeah. And they're all up and around in that sort of position.
Oh, yeah.
I think the only possible team that we've got that's available to play that weekend before Christmas is South Shields. And we obviously play those very near the end of the season.
It's the last game. It's the last game,
final
isn't
game
it?
of the season.
Yeah, you don't want to move the last game because
I don't think the league would let us, would
no,
we? Really?
No, that's gonna. It's just annoying, and having Saturdays off.
Yeah, it's just as you start to get that momentum, build that sort of belief, and then that goes and happens.
It's just frustrating, but I suppose really days like today we shouldn't really be talking frustration, should we? You know, it's
just you want to build on it. You want to play every week. It's almost like now you want to be playing with Tuesday for
Well, they've got that friendly, haven't they, on Tuesday night?
Yeah.
What's all that about?
It's been squeezed in. I think Lee Sinnott wants to have a look at a couple of young Huddersfield players, have a little bit of a look at strengthening the squad, and see some of the fringe players in action. The likes of Damien Reeves that has had many minutes lately. John O'Margaret's, if he's called upon, needs to be playing regular games, getting some regular minutes. It's a difficult one for him, but we need players that.
Yeah, because while things are going well, you're not going to change the team. But then, like Ross Hannah didn't play today because he got injured.
Yeah.
Nathan Stainfield, we're not sure. You need your players, like you say, to be fully fit and
ready to go. Isn't it?
Yeah. So you've got, I think it's 3 games, and then it'd be at the moment. Well, 2 games. If you don't count that friendly, you've got 2 games, and then there's going to be a very long Christmas break, isn't there? The 3.
Exactly.
And I don't think that gives Gainsborough any momentum going to the Grantham game on Boxing Day. Yeah. So hopefully they'll get something fitted in beforehand.
Yeah. Some people are questioning why do you put a friendly in the middle of the season. We're kind of seeing really why we need it, just to keep the players ticking over.
Yeah, I suppose putting it there is a bit. I can see why that's a bit strange because.
But are you going to get a friendly against the Huddersfield team on a Saturday, Sunday when the Premier League are in action?
That's a very good point. And also, like you say, it's not going to be the first team that play, is it?
No, exactly.
So, you know, they should be raring to go, the fringe players, the likes of Elliot Wilson, for example, Damien Reeves.
Can I just say, Elliot Wilson's been on co-commentary with me today.
How'd he go on?
He's done really well, bless him. At one point, he needed to take charge of the microphone. I did lose my voice, having gone 1-0 up. So he took over for a little bit and helped fix it together. Consummate professional for somebody so young.
And I might as well mention I was sat next to Alfie, who has been helping me getting the league table up and that, because it rained and I couldn't read my stats I'd written down. So Alfie, great help. There you go.
Excellent. That's what it's all about, though, isn't it? It's everybody in it together, working hard.
I wrote an article for the programme, as you know, and I wrote ages ago about how amazing I think that Alfie does the tweets for Games for Trinity. I just think he's great. And his knowledge of football, I mean, he's picking me up on a couple of rules I wasn't too sure about this season. And like you say, the in it together, it's great. It really is. It's just, and there's a really good feel-good factor around Gainsborough at the moment.
Yeah, and when things are going well on the pitch, it magnifies everything off it.
Yeah, I wouldn't
in a good way.
I wouldn't say that during there, and I think Simon Russell said in our interview, didn't he, a blip. I wouldn't say that the whole, around me changed, but it is better when you're winning. But there is all season. There's been a real feel-good factor around Gainsborough this season.
Yeah.
Can they get promotion? I don't know. Now. I mean, I've been saying all season.
See why not?
Yeah. I've been saying all season, I think they'll come just short, but they've just come and beat the best team in the league at the moment.
Exactly.
Comfortably.
That's all you can do is beat the teams that are in front of you at the time and go from there. Signs are looking bright, but I'll do a Lee Sinnott and say you've got to take one game at a time. You're only as good as your last game.
I do like the fact Lee Sinnott, he plays down games like today, doesn't he? He doesn't get overexcited. He doesn't get don't get over annoyed when they struggle as well. I think that calming influence reflects on the players as well. Yeah. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, and I think you saw little bits when Simon Russell came off with a few minutes to go. You saw the sort of camaraderie within the team, how he got his big cuddle from John Reid. Really positive reception on as he came off. It's just those little things that you're seeing a lot of. You're seeing lots of conversations going on with players, with management.
I think seeing management run on the pitch celebrating at 2-0, and it's certainly something
Yeah,
to show
exactly.
how big a win it was today.
It shows how close together we're coming, and the future's bright.
And another home game next week.
Yeah, exactly. A closer one. 3 hours 13 minutes to get here today.
Sob story again. Took me 2 hours, by the way. 2
Yeah.
hours, 1 minute to be precise.
And who's here first?
It's true, it's true. 4 minutes, was it? 4 minutes in it?
Yeah, 4 minutes in it.
If we're
And
playing that
anyone, I
game,
think we timed it.
Rob went the wrong way as well. I just thought I'd mention that.
Yeah, I ended up looking at the ground from the other side of the railway track.
Yeah.
And you would have done exactly the same.
No, I drove straight here.
Yep, with my directions.
Well, that is true, but I didn't use that nav, so I could have ended up in Scarborough.
No, but all in all, a good day. by the
Wonderful
seaside.
day, wonderful result. Bring on Witten.
Yep, thanks for joining us, Dale.
Bye.
See you all again soon.
Should we stop it now?
Yeah, let's stop it.